Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today. Today's matchup, a couple of teams from the state of Louisiana, a battle in the booth, see who gets a leg up. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't... The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Coming out aggressively. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Louisiana! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but
here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their...
He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
what a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cajuns. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what.
Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They think there's room to run to the right here. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Going to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Bulldozes his way through. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to pound their way in. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Power ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the...
Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Try to get it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Now the play fake. Going for it all. And he reels it in inside the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Ragin Cajuns are marching down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. God just steamrolling his way through. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to...
Looking for a huge play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Fights off a defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss.
Touchdown, Louisiana! And they take it in for 6. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Got a lot of running room. At the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their...
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The hand to the running back. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Throws to the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get that ball?
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana! What a catch and run for 6.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it is not...
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Afterburners coming. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Ragin' Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the stomping. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the grab at the 20. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns! And the punishment. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Louisiana! And the beatdown has ensued. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He wants to take the top off. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave him. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. At the 20. And he's going to run it all the way. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You got to give this offense a ton of credit because they've stepped up big in critical situations. That's the 3rd time in the game on 4th down. They get the first by running it.
Great move there. Running toward the tape. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys.
Touchdown, Cajuns! And the pummeling. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give is to Williams. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. And the route is on. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Ragin Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Ragin' Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback will audible. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easier. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Fields. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Give to the running back. Nifty little dance step. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Louisiana! And 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. After the filthy move, he's got room. Open runway ahead. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game. Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.